お、佐藤ちゃん早い。早い。バカ早い。ツイートするより早い。最初からにしよっか。ちゃんとコメント出てる。ああ、なるほどね。ああ、やべえ、やっちゃった。もう何も言わずにスタートしてしまった。ふう。ああ、ちょっと待って、ヘタッピになってるかもしれない。
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up.
腹立つ。
If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this
ヘタッ
trip.
ピだな、俺。
I'll understand if you
ヘ
have
タ
to
ッピ
take
か
a
もしれ
break
ない。
at any
ヘタッピ
point.
になったわ。
Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game.
ちょくちょくやってるはずなんだけ
Don't
ど。
worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes.
何回これ聞いた多分。
This game is a homage
10
to
回ぐらい
a free game that came out in
腹立ってき
2002
た
titled Sexy
ー。
Hiking.
なんでこんな序盤でグダグ
The
ダしてる
author of
俺。
that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is
なんだかんだ
guaranteed.
この時間かかるんだ
Some
よ
cliffs
な。
are too sheer or too slippery,
あ
and the
失敗
player
し
is
た。
constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
ふうふう。
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to
あ
this
ー、待って
dead
危ね
tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength,
やっぱちゃんと
trying to
右に
find
乗
a
らない
way
と
up
ダメ
and
か。
over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened. because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the
あ、腹
sink.
立ってきた。腹立ってきた
Things are made to
ぞ。
be consumed and used in a certain context.
いい
And
感じで
once
腹
the
立ってき
moment is
そう。
gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
待って。待って。違うやん。
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital
違う
landfill
やん。
that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age.
オッケーオッケ
You can build culture out of trash, but only trash culture. B games,
ー。
B
いや、
movies,
こ
B music.
のペースでいったら
B
10分切れると思うんだけどな、多分。おぶべべべ
Maybe
べべ
this is what
べべべ
digital
べべべ
culture
べべべ。
is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the
オッケーオッケ
ash
ー、
heap
ガ
of
ベベベベ。
creativity's fountain. A
ここがな、
landfill
嫌いな
with
んだよな、
everything we
俺。
ever thought of in
す
it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic
よい
novels,
しょ。
scan magazines, green
はどっ
screen
こいしょ。
Shia
う
LaBeouf,
まい。
banned snuff scenes on
こ
live
こが嫌い。
Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
はい、うまい。はい、うまい。はい、プロ。
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds.
マジで
Until
10分
some
ぐらいしか経ってない
newer
んじゃん、
thing
今。
beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of
ちょっ
sight.
と怖いな。ふう。やべ
In this context, it's tempting to
危ね
make friendly content that's
あ
gentle, that lets you churn through it but not
た
earn.
だいま。
Why make something demanding if it just gets piled
た
up
だい
in the
ま。
landfill,
ただいま。
filed in with the bland things? When games were
い
new,
やー、そこ
they
嫌い。
wanted a lot from you.
マジで嫌い。
Daunting,
死んでほし
taunting,
い。
resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly, a quick fix for the fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you, you're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
うん。
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's
Yeah.
culture too. But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is,
いやー、
trash
腹
is
立ってきたな。
disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be
腹
approachable.
立ってきたしか言ってない気がする。
What's the feeling
マ
like?
ジで言ってんだ、忘
Are
れ
you
たろ、お前。
stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated. An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
さっきのミスなかったらな、マジで10分台いけそうだった気もするんだけどな。ここがなんだかんだ超嫌い。超嫌い。
Oh, that's a deep frustration.
いやー、もう腹立つな。
Oof, sorry about that.
もう引っかかった。なんかめっちゃ速くてさ戻ってくるの早すぎでしょ。 あ、行き過ぎ行き過ぎ。いやーもう、いやーもう、まっすぐ飛びたいんだよな。ここのさ、スキップのやつすごいよね、これね。段ボールの上通っていくやつ。よいしょ。なんでそっち向いちゃうの？ここ落ち始めると早いんだよな。何回そこで失敗するんですか？飛びすぎ。いや、てか一回抜けたのにあそこで落ちたのが痛すぎる。は飛べない。あ、くそ。あ、待って、危ねえ。違う違う違う。違う違う違う。もう。腹立ちすぎてプレイがめっちゃ雑になってる。くそ、くそ腹立つ。あう。初見の時のハラハラ感はどこに行ってしまったのかみたいなとこあるよね。そしてここですよ。なんかここより後がなんか基本的にパッパパッパいける感じじゃないからあんま好きじゃない。ふう。
ちょ
っと落ち着こう。ちょっと落ち着こう。同じとこで何回落ちんだよお前は。ちょっと部屋の扉閉めてこよう。よっしょ。よっしょ。はあ。くそ。あそこ3回抜けた、あそこ3回 ?3 回どころじゃないはずなんだけど、抜けた回数。だからなんかあそこなんか初見の時別に落ちずにクリアしてたと思うんだけどな、俺。下手になってる。下手になってる説まである。なんかタイムを気にし始めたからさ、若干、なんだろう、気がせいてるのかもしれない。問題のシーン。これがダメなんだっていうねん、もう腹立つな。何回そこでミスんねん、お前はよ。前ここも安定しなかったんだよな。 でここは一生登れなかった昔は。これができなかったんだよな。なんかここは思い切っていかなきゃいけない感があるから。あ、やべ、中途半端なところ落ちちゃった。あ、腹立ちすぎて腹立ってる。腹立ちすぎて腹立ってる。滑った。やば、マジで一生くらいできなくなってんじゃん。なんかこういうのって行くときさ、バババって言っちゃうよ。なんかね、なんでなんだろうね、あれ。なんか、一回ダメだと思って数日後にやると一発でクリアできたりする。引っかかった、引っかかった、引っかかった、引っかかった、引っかかった、引っかかった、引っかかった。抜けないんだけど。あ、抜けた、抜けた。はわけわかんないところに引っかかりすぎだわ。よし、帰ってきた。帰ってきたのか、本当に。これ難しいよ。カミカミやん。あ、本当あそこ抜けないな。なんでだ。もっと詰まるとこあるだろ。なんかその、落ちてからリカバリーまでがさ、割となんかその、板についてるからさ、板についてるって言っていいのか、このレベルで。なんかそんなでもなんかその、何時間かけて登りましたとかいう面白さがないからさ、そのなんだろう、あんま、初見、いや、やっぱこのゲーム初見が一番面白いよ。見てる側も、やってる側も。やってる側面白いかどうかは別。うん、面白いって言っていいのか。このゲームに対して面白い、このゲームを見てる方は面白いけど、やってる方に対して面白いっていう、あれを使っていいのかっていう。いや、この間2周目30分切ったんだけど、これ切らなさそうだな、30分。あ、ダメだ。これ確かいけるんだよな、一応。
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
ダメだ。なんでだ。ダメでは。それより早い。やべ。ヘタピッピマンになっ。
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true.
あ、できたできたできたできた。
And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now.
初めてできたこれ。
Abraham Lincoln.
い なんかできてたことができなくなってできなかったことができるようになっている。ここ降りちゃった方がいいな。でもそれはダメだ。怖っ。さあ問題のシーンです。ここもう今日4回5回ぐらいやった気がする。オッケーオッケー。とりあえずじゃあ慎重にやる。ここもう一回ちょっと初心に持って慎重にやってみようか。いいじゃん。あ、くそ。ここなあ。いいじゃん。なんでだよ。ちょちょちょちょちょちょちょちょちょちょちょちょちょちょ。危ねえな、おい。もう一回できるかな。あ、できた。え、できた。できちゃった。なんか安定してきたんだけど、これ。いや、違うねん。もっと。いや、違うねん。もう。それちょっとこっち寄りすぎじゃね？あ、違う違う違う違う。あ、違う、上にかかっちゃった。あ、弱い。うん、ちょっとなんか、左に飛んじゃうな。こういう飛び方。うん。いいや、先行法で行こう。安定してきたって言った次の瞬間、できなくなる。もう危ねえ。ここすらできなかったぞ。いやー、違うね。もなんで先できたんだろう。2発連続で。滑るなんか滑るんだけど、今日。違う違う違う違う。うん、違う違う違う。危ねえ。お悔やみ申し上げられるとこだった。うん。違う。滑らないで。はあ。もう、病んじゃっちゃうよね。よしよしよしよし。オッケーオッケー、持ってきた持ってきた。本日2個目、2度目。ここも俺初見で言ってるはずなんだよな、言うて。いいやん。いいやん。おぼぼぼぼぼぼぼぼぼぼぼぼぼ。 はい。はい。危ね。はい。危ね。あ、危ね。よしよしよし。ここはむずいんだよな、結構。ちょっと待って。おー、オッケーオッケー。引っかからないで。オッケー。
It feels like we're closer
はあ、
now.
帰ってきた。
Composer and climber,
帰ってきたって
designer
か、
and user.
ここには今日まだ行
You
ってな
could
い
have
か。
refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
で、ここのね、これこう見たんですよ。見たんですよ、私。ここね、こっちから飛べるらしい。ここじゃない。こっちから飛べるらしいね。ふう。あ、弱い。あ、飛べた。よしよしよしよし。ただいま。アンビルジャンプ。うい。弱。でも今のところ今の速度で抜けるようになったの成長でしょ。前なんか結構何回も何回もやってって感じだったから。弱。いやもう。いや、10分切りしたいな。あ、もう。やっぱこれ右の壁からも一応登れるっぽいね。うん。
It means a lot to me that you've come this
OK。
far, endured this much. Every
違う
wise
違う
break,
違う違う
every
違う、もったいねえな、おい。
insensitivity, every setback
こ
you've
こもなんか一
forgiven
応
me
外
is a
化できるらしい
kingly
ね。
gift that you've given
これ
me.
わかんないけど。早くね、それはちょっと早とちりじゃね。早とちり。よし、うまい。一発クリア。
Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not.
くっそくっそが。今までそんなミスねえだろう。まあ、そこまでの損失じゃない。めっちゃ飛んだ今。もうちょい右行ってほしいな。うん、くそ。本当になんかできなかったことができるやつ、できたことができなくなっている。いやもう。うん、滑るし。あ、うん。私 ここも直で雪だるまいけるんだよね。やり方知らんけど。きついきつい。おおお腹立つ。
You fell from above, but I know you won't linger here. Your hammer's no longer, your jump is no stronger, but your hunger will tell.
お、シャキちゃんいらっしゃい。いつコメントした？俺気づかなかった。全然気づかなかった。コメント欄は見てなかった、全然。シャキちゃん大好きマンやぞ。シャキちゃん大好きマン今ちょっとイライラモードなんで。あ、早い。これ早い。今の早かったね。あ、ここから飛べるじゃん、全然。バカバカバカ。こうやってなんか横にペンっていうのが早い気がしてきた。ペン、あ、違う、ここ雪だるま飛ばしていけるんだっけ、次のやつに。確か。無理やりジャンプすれば。俺がだから最初にやろうとしたやつ、実はできたっていう話ね。OK。ここ、次であるでしょう。そうそうそうそう。はい、こんにちは。樽。
We have the same
樽。
taste,
お、一発。
you and I. It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite.
あー
An
あ、危ねえ、危ねえ、危ねえ、危
obdurate
ね
mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I
え。
put the
師範。
snake in for you.
師範もウィスウィスウィスチスチスチス。あ、くそ。今回割と時間かかっております。割と。待って、危ねえ。あ、くそ、乗れなかった。でも言うても、いや、30分ぐらいやってんのかな、もう。見て、全然、配信時間を見てないから分かんない。よし。待って。あぶべべべべべ、今の押し方したら絶対落ちてただろ。よく引っかかってくれた。チスチス。これさ、OBS の画面ラグないか OBS の画面見ながら選ぶんじゃない？なんかびっくりするぐらいラグないな、これ。OBS の画面。まあ、直で撮ってるからそれそうなんだけど。なんか数秒ぐらいラグあってもいいと思うんだけどな。あー、くそ。くそー。さっき一発でいけたのにもったいねえな。いや、揺れてない時の方がいいのか、やっぱり。どうなんだろう。うん、くそ。今のはちょっとミス。普通にミス。タイミング全然見てなかった。そのさ、プランプランプランっていう入れ方されるとちょっと、くそ。お、でもなんかいい感じに止まってくれた。から行きたかったな、これ。くそ。ちょっと下手っぴだな。よし。あ、直でいけたわ。揺らさなくてもいけた。さあ、やってまいりました。一番の難所。一番の難所と勝手に思っている。いや、なんで引っかかってたじゃん、今。引っかかってたじゃん、今。 ここのこれがいまだによく分かってないんだよな。なんか適当にやってたらそのうち引っかかるでしょみたいな感覚なんだよな、いまだに。どこに引っかかるのか、なんとなくどの辺に引っかかるかは分かるんだけど、細かくどこに引っかかるかまで分かんない、全然。それは引っかかってもよくない？ズリズリズリってしたんだから。
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow, nor the man, nor the man's hand. In this you're his will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
あ、くそ、惜しい。あ、くそ。全然引っかかってくんない。オッケーオッケー。ただいま。あとはクリアするだけだ。ひゃっは
ー。Now, you've conquered the ice cloud,
早いぞ。
the platforms, the church,
くそ。
the
くそ、一発で行きたい。
rectory,
一発でいいとこまで行くんだけどな、さっきから。
the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside.
あ、くそ。
You've learned to hike. There's no way left to go but up, and in a moment I'll shut up.
楓君に配信しろって言って配信始めたのに楓君が来ない。
Glad you came.
あ、くそ。その引っかかりいらんって話してよな。いや違う、もう。だからいらんっつの、いらんっつの、引っかかるな。やってしまった。今のは俺のミス。いや全部俺のミスなんだけど。いやもうそこ引っかかりマジでいらねえ。いやお、あ、引っかかっ、よし、対戦ありがとうございました。おい、なんもないぞ。止まりそう。止まったが。確かでもそこ下にさ、あれあったよね。落ちていく。よしよしよしよしよし。ただいまんげ。38分。38分です。10分伸びました。いや、なんかやっぱオレンジのところの、なんだ、下りがやっぱなーって感じだな。もう一回やるか。もう一回やろう。1日1回だけど、もう一回やろう。もう一回やります。でも誰も配信しないし、今。
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino, and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding, and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend, and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe
めっちゃ早
place
い
to stop.
めっちゃ早いそうそうこんな始まりなんですよ
I'll
めっ
save
ちゃ
your
早いんだけど
progress
なんか知らんけど
always, even your mistakes.
あくそ
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too
なんで
sheer
一回ここ
or
できた
too
んだろうな
slippery,
まあいいや普通に
and the
行こ
player is
うぶね
constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your
めっ
reach
ちゃ早いぞ
and your
今回
strength, trying to find a way up and over.
バカ早いんだ
There's
け
a
ど
sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
なんかミスらしいミスをまだしていない
The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing.
あぶね
A funny thing
上にかかった
happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It
こ
already
こだ
felt
よな
like
問
my
題ここで
inability
ミ
to
スらな
get
ければ
past
なん
the
か
new
や
obstacle
ばい速度でクリ
was
アで
my
きそ
fault as a player rather
う
than
じ
as
ゃ
a
あそっち
builder.
はない
Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out
マ
of
ジでめっちゃ早いんだけど
objects,
もうびっくりするぐらい早いんだけど
stored and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh.
早い早い早いめっちゃ早いびっくりするぐらい早い
When everything around us is cultural trash,
頑
trash
張 る
becomes the new medium,
頑張
the
る
lingua franca of the digital age.
あくそ
And you can build culture out of trash, but only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand,
ああとそこかそこのミスさえな
and
ければ
unsorted.
マジで一瞬なんだけど超早いんだけど
There's 3D models of
何これ
breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Lively.
あ、くそ、今のちょっと
Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and
急ぎす
candid
ぎた。
shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups.
マ
Car
ジで多
crash
分
epic
だっ
failed
て
GIFs, Russian dash
10
cam
回ミスし
vids,
てないし多分これ。
discussions of McRibs,
あ、くそ。
discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering disappearing into the pile, out of
あ、くそ。
style, out of sight.
ここがやっぱどうしてもな安定はしない。
In this context, it's tempting to
弱
make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
あ、くそくそ。
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you. You're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat. Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed
いや、
chewed
もったい
up
ないもっ
food.
たいない。
That's culture too.
いや、くそ、こんなところで時間食われてるの超もったいない。
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is
も
disposable.
う超もっ
But
たい
maybe
ない
it
こ
doesn't
こ。
have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated.
くそマジで
An
もったいないも
orange
ったいないもったい
is
ない。
sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's
Okay,
not
okay,
how I
okay.
feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness.
今
It's
今オレンジ
coffee.
のくだり話し始め
It's
たこの人。
grapefruit. It's licorice. It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber,
くそ
designer and user.
くそ
You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to
もったい
continue.
ねー。オッケーオッケー。いや、くっそ今のはな。あーくっそもう。もったいねー。いや、そのジャンプはいらん。うん、引っかかってるし。オッケー。
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
はあ。よ。あ、早すぎてちびる。
We have the same taste,
Oh.
you and I. It's not ambition. It's
やべ
ambition's opposite.
勢いつけすぎた。
Obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put
危ね
the snake in for you.
間違えこっちだな。間違え。これ行き過ぎるとヘビに引っかかるんだよな。くそ。バカバカバカ危ねえ。はい、ちゃんとやりましょうね。ちゃんと取りましょう。はい、ただいま。行ってきます。
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his
待って。
hand? Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow, nor the man, nor the man's hand. In this you're his will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
Hmm. いや、クソ、引っかかんないか。思ったより引っかかりが弱かった。雪山難しいな、本当に。何回やってもここは引っかかる。ここ一発で寿司いける人すごいよな、マジで。これいったんじゃね？もったいねー。もったいねえ。いや、もったいねえな、今の。慣れそうだったんだけどな。あ、くそ、今引っかかるとこじゃん、もったいねえ。いや、違う。
The first time you got here, you thought you were safe. A base camp for reaching the summit.
くそ、さっきよ
That's
りこ
how
こ
it
絶
seemed
対
on its
遅い。
face the
さっ
first
きはもっ
time.
と雪山早かっ
Your
た。
face can fall fast when you plummet.
なんかその一瞬のためらいがいらないんだよな。引っかからない。そのマウスを右に動かし続けなきゃいけないから、どうしてもなんか動かしすぎるとさ、壁蹴って飛んでいっちゃいそうで。ふう。 持ってきちゃった。最初の方はいけるようになった。この2個目の山ってかなんだろう、その2個目の塊が難しい。こっちの塊が難しい。1個目は全然抜ける。多分1個目は登りすぎて多分どの辺に引っかかりがあるのか全部覚えてきたんだと思う、なんとなくね。2個目は全然、なんだろう。もったいねえ、超もったいねえ今の。乗れた絶対。焦りすぎ焦りすぎ。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー、持ってきた。くそ、なんか途中までめちゃめちゃ速かったのに雪山で完全に落とされたなこれ。
Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the rectory, the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside. You've learned to hike. There's no way left to go but up, and
く
in a
そ、上に
moment
ぶつかっ
I'll
た。
shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came.
それ嫌い。あ、初期ちゃんモデにしとくか。はい、クリア。早いぞ、でも今回。それにしても早い。早いのは早い。早いことはめちゃめちゃに早いと思う、多分。
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far. I give it to you with all my love.
いけ。いっちゃまえ、そのまま。よしよしよし。19分、20分切ったよ。早え。いやー、くそ、雪山の下りなかったら多分10分、15分は切ってる。絶対切ってる。でも最短記録出たわ。20分台来たわ。実質15分でしょ。実質15分だよ、こんな。作者に戻れた投げて終わるか。よし。今早かったね。マジで早かったと思う。尋常じゃない早かったと思う、今の。いやー、マジでなー。いや、どんぐらいやってたって、ツボのところ。ツボじゃねえや。待って。雪壁10分やってるからさ、これ雪山さえさ、ポンポンポンっていけちゃえばさ、これさ、10分10分、11分とか12分くらいやったら多分これ。うわー、雪山だけ練習したい。雪山のとこでセーブポイント作って無限に雪山練習していたい。くそ、雪山練習して。雪山めっちゃ練習して。はあ、終わるぜ。じゃあね、また、そのうち。 やると思います。あとね、今これで5回クリアだから10倍やれば金壺だから、ちょっと待って、色だけ見よう。ちょっとまだわかんないね。まだ金色じゃないわ全然。25回ぐらいからどの金色、なんか25回で半分だもんね。逆やね。お疲れ。なんかこれ確か怒られるよね、これずっとやってたら。これそういうゲームじゃないんですけどって言われなかったっけ、これやってたら。怒られたら終わりにしよ
There's no feeling
う。ほ
more
ら、あ、
intense
違う。
than starting over.
我慢できない。
If you laid a
話し始めた
credit
この
card
人。
the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the casino. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a
これ
friend
この
and then
この
later
喋りが終わっ
discovered
て
that they just
突っ込まれな
returned
かった
to
ら
their
言っとくか。
original
なんか
food.
この開幕
Starting over
開
is
幕ピョンって
harder
飛ぼう
than
とするんだけど、
starting
この
up.
人。
If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
ちゃう。何も言われない。これなんか言われるのなかったっけ。なんでここでさ、死ぬポイント作ってんだろうね、1個だけ。意味不明だよね、ここ。でも、ここ戻ってこれんのかな、どうにかしたら。なんか宇宙まで行って、左にひたすら飛び続ければ、こうやって左側の限界とか行けそうな気がするけど。でもなんか、その宇宙ギリギリまで行ってさ、やり直すあれがないからさ、だからヘビースライダーも一回も持ってないし、俺。多分これなんか、データのバックアップ取ってさ、あれすれば何回もできるためだから、その、なんか、もう何も言われねえな。終わるか。何も言ってくんないから終わるか。なんかあったと思ったんだけどな、これ。お疲れー。